I'm hopping out the back seat, I'm gonna be the driver. Switch it into high gear, cause this is gonna be my year. Up, down, don't slow down.
Hola, Roadies. Welcome to the road.
Hi.
Roadies. Real quick. That noise in the background, that's a case of water
that I need to take in the house.
And it's annoying, but we need to
Sorry.
take it in the house. Anyways, have you ever been stuck at, have you ever been at a stop sign and then you motion somebody to go and then they say, no, you go, and so then you start to go, but then they go? It's like, you just told me
It's like you're playing double dutch. It's like, what's going on?
Shout out to Lisa's pinky. She just smashed
I just smashed my pinky and it hurts like a muffin top.
What?
Well, I was about to say a really bad word, but then I stopped myself. No, I was trying to get out of the house, and because we have the dogs, getting out of the front door is kind of a challenge because they haven't, like, they'll stay in the house, but they love to be right there, like they're guard dogs. I swear to God, like, it's ridiculous.
Show the back of the van. Like the people, like, can you see the car behind me?
Oh, let's see. Can you see that?
Hey, now the speed limit on this street is 25.
I don't even know if you can see that. Here, we'll just totally shout them out here. Here we go.
They're riding my tail of my car. It's like, look at people. This is a big street here. Don't ride my tail. Step back. You don't know me like that. Anyhoozle. Roadies, it is Monday.
Yes.
And yesterday, let me just tell you, if you follow me on Instagram, you already seen my dinner I had.
Yep.
It was so good, except for my cauliflower Alfredo, because let me tell you what this dumbass did. I was taking pepper.
Not me.
Taking pepper to put pepper in it.
Yep.
And you know how if you open up the pepper shaker, if you get like the bigger ones, not the tabletop ones, but like the bigger ones, one side has like little holes and one side has like a pour feature.
There's a pour or a sprinkle.
Right. Well, I wasn't paying attention, and I just opened one up and poured, and it was the pour feature. So there was probably about half a cup of salt or pepper in my stuff. So I tried to
like
most
pepper.
of it out.
Jen
yeah,
didn't
but
like
it was
it.
a little too peppery.
I love pepper,
I didn't like
though.
it. So I need to remake that batch. But
Yeah.
other than that, dinner was amazing.
Yeah, we had lemon pepper salmon.
Green bean salad.
Green bean salad. And
Do you eat the green beans?
I don't like green beans.
We
so-
make, okay, this is how we make the green beans. Like, you know the fresh green beans that you get like in the grocery store? I like snap both ends, right? And then we boil them with a little bit of, at the end we put some onions in it, but we boil them and then we put them with vinegar and oil.
Yep.
Kind of like a salad. So
I
good.
love the vinegar and oil. Like, that's how, honest to goodness, if I'm having a salad, I could totally just be good with vinegar and oil, and like I don't need dressing per se. But I don't know. I just, green beans, just it's not my thing.
Not your thing?
Not my thing.
Should I get gas?
Yeah, you should.
It hasn't said low fuel yet. I'm good. I like to be a risk
She's that
taker.
driver. So in the next clip, if we're pushing the van, don't be alarmed. It's because this one didn't want to get gas.
Don't be alarmed. Roadies, have you heard Mariah Carey's new single called Infinity?
I have not.
Girl,
Is it good?
it's a diss on Nick Cannon. It's based like the
Get
best.
over yourself.
It's like a best breakup song ever.
Here's the thing, though. Here's my problem. Wait a minute. No, I'm gonna stop you. I'm sorry.
What?
Here's the thing. You have 2 children with this man. I don't care what you say about him now. At one point or another, he was the cat's meow to you. So to make a diss record that like his children can eventually hear, like that's just so corny to me.
She don't say, hey.
I mean, but come on.
Dedicated to the one and only.
But let's be real.
It was a good song. It's a good song.
I mean, I'm sure it's a great song, but I just think some people need to know their time and place.
I think you need to know your time and place.
I'm just saying. I think her ship has sailed. I'll say it.
What?
I'm just saying. Don't get me wrong. Vision of Love days, Fantasy days, she was the number 1. Now, I think she's not number 1.
Who do you think number 1 is?
I don't think we have a number 1.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love
be?
Beyonce, but I don't even think Beyonce is, like, the best singer of all time. I think she's a great entertainer. I don't think she's the best singer. Sorry. Sorry, Beehive. I'm just saying.
I'm calling Beyonce.
I mean, but no, here's the thing. Here's my problem with that whole situation. Okay, so she comes out with this record, Mariah Carey. She comes out with this record. So now what? Now, like, everybody, it's all a whole media like ploy, because they know people can be like, oh, she wrote that about Nick Cannon. Oh, it's a diss record about Nick Cannon. Who cares? At the end of the day, I'm more concerned with the 2 children who have a broken family now. That's what I'm concerned about. My personal opinion.
Moving on to the next.
We're gonna move on. Okay, wait a minute. Can we talk about something else that's kind of hot topical?
Wait, we're gonna talk about Bruce Jenner.
That's what I was about to ask you.
Okay, Roadies, so you guys know Bruce Jenner had
See, here's the thing.
Whatever, had
in the media
interview with Diane Sawyer on Friday night. Well,
Yeah.
we didn't see it live because we were with Wendy Williams.
Yeah.
And she was ready to watch it just as much as we were ready to watch it.
Yes.
I will tell you my opinion. I'm not saying this is the way you should feel about it. I'm just telling you this is how I should feel. I feel
Yes.
about it. At the end of the day, I think if this makes him happy, if this way of life is the way he feels the most happiest, do you?
Absolutely.
That is wonderful.
Yep.
I think if your family and friends don't have a problem with it and they support you, then nobody else's opinion should matter.
Yes.
Not no media person, not no random Joe Schmo on the street. Nobody's opinion should matter.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
I agree.
Go for it.
Okay, I will say this much. I understand why it was such a big deal for the media, in that his story could potentially inspire somebody else's story to live in their own truth, who's, you know, going through a similar journey of life. I will say, in my personal opinion, I think he's got bigger fish to fry than himself right now. I think he needs to be more concerned with his children and the walks of life that they're going through. For instance, his 17-year-old daughter has obviously had work done already. Mind you, she's 17. She's dating a 25-year-old man who has a baby with another woman. And she dropped out of high school. I personally think that his life needs to be more focused on his children than it does his journey of walking his truth. Look, I'm all about you living in your truth. I support you 110%, whether you choose to identify as a man, a woman, whatever. That goes for Bruce Jenner. That goes for anybody.
Right.
Like, I support it 110%.
Here's the one thing I will say, though.
Go.
Do I think that it was like, should be a special report, like a special edition, Friday night special? I don't think so. To me, I don't think that's newsworthy. I think this man is, or whatever, is trying to live their own life, do their own thing. I do not think it should be a Diane Sawyer special report. That's just my opinion.
I agree with you, and I disagree with you. The only reason I disagree with you is because I do think that his story could inspire somebody else. And I mean, listen, I'll never know what it's like.
Anybody want water? We got some right here.
Sorry. I'll never know what it's like to...
Sorry, I got a phone call. And I don't remember where we left off.
Basically, here's the thing. You were saying how you don't agree that it should have been main media news. Here's the thing. I think it should have been main media news, but I don't think it should have been about what the Kardashians think and what, you know, his whole situation of that is. Like, the media was so pressed to get a statement from Kim Kardashian. It shouldn't matter what, like, we shouldn't care what Kim Kardashian thinks is what I'm trying to say.
And if he's happy, honestly,
that's all that matters.
Honestly, look at, if he's happy, even if Kim had a problem with it, if he's happy with who he is, that's all that really should matter in life. And he has waited 65 years,
which is insane,
of his entire life,
which is insane,
to now become one of who the person he wants to be.
See, that was my only issue, that the media wanted to make it such a big deal about what the Kardashians think and, you know, what Kanye's gonna say or what, you know, whoever's. Right. It doesn't matter. Right. It doesn't matter. And the only people that matters between is Bruce and his family. What we think, really, in the scheme of it all, should not, and to me does not matter.
No relevance whatsoever.
That's just my personal opinion. Like, that was the only disappointment of the whole situation, how the media spun it. But I do think it did need, you know, some sort of coverage and attention, because I mean, it is a real situation. You know, it's a real walk of life that some people go through. Right. And I definitely think that his story will inspire people to live in their own truth.
Definitely.
And so for that, you know, I'm grateful for it. But other than that, like, I mean, like, I watched it.
We're now on low fuel.
See, this is why you should have got gas. But what do you guys think, Roadies? In the comment, and listen, I don't want it to be like, you're right, you're wrong. Like, I know you guys are gonna have a very mature conversation about it. I'm just genuinely curious of what you think about the whole Bruce, and then this is another thing that I'm kind of confused about, and maybe if y'all could help me with this, because maybe I just missed a memo or something. But in the media, so in the interview, he stated that he is in every sense a woman. Okay, so then why is the media still referring to him as a man? And like, why? You know what I mean? Like, I don't. I mean, is it until you have a full situation medically that you are a man, or because he said in every sense of the word he's a woman?
But has he got the whole?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't talked to him. I'm just saying. Like, I mean, it's interesting to me for like such a huge interview to be, you know, I'm a woman, but then you're still having a conversation as if referring to him as if he's a male.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just interesting.
Any other hot topics?
Yeah, this guy can't walk on the right side of the road.
Seriously.
That's about it, though.
I think that's it. Thinking anything else in the news?
But here's the thing. I'm just gonna say this one last time because I think it's important. I think. Where do I know her from? I don't know. I think that this definitely opened up the doors of communication for you know, the entire community to, you know, just talk about it, you know, for parents to have that conversation with their children, for family members to have that conversation with their children.
Right.
I think it I appreciate that aspect of it. What the part I don't appreciate is, like I said, like the whole media ploy of, you know, what the Kardashians think. Like, who cares?
Right.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe I don't care what Kim Kardashian or any of them think, but
That's a good point.
that's just me. Hi.
I'm just kidding, sister.
Hello.
How was work?
Oh, that 6 a.m. shift kills.
How was your spa?
Well, today I wasn't supposed to sell, but Joe said that if I wanted to, I could. But I ended with an $800 spa. So.
Oh my God.
Basically, what that means is that she sold, on average, $800 an hour.
Yeah. Which
That
is insane.
crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy. So now, will that count towards your monthly?
Oh yeah, but the other boss told me the wrong amount, so my spa is a $400. It was a $398
Oh,
on the month.
Oh,
And
okay.
it ends the 2nd.
Okay.
So you're good.
This is all technical terms that I'm sure you guys care so much about. How have you been doing, skinny sister?
I'm exhausted right now.
She's exhausted.
You gonna go home and go to sleep?
Are you
knocking
hungry?
out.
Are you hanging out with Alberto?
I told him if I wake up from my sleep early, then I will. If not, don't call me.
Here's the thing.
Leave me
Roadies.
alone.
I don't know about you, but when my sisters are tired, two things. When they're tired and when they're hungry. Listen, I know when to just step away and make myself scarce. Because
See,
those
last
are
night
two
I
things.
couldn't fall asleep for the. Oh my god, I couldn't fall asleep for nothing. So I finally, last time I remember looking at the clock, it was 2:15, and I had to be up at 4:30. Yeah. I just kept tossing back and forth, back and forth.
Well,
Is there anything you want to tell the roadies?
Hi.
Well, you go home and relax and rest. Roadies, in the comment section below, we give you guys a few hot topics. Voice your opinions in the comment section below.
Yes.
I'm curious what you
Where
guys
do you
think.
stand on the whole Bruce Jenner, I guess,
A girl
storyline?
at my work did the
Go.
sucking the thing where like.
Oh, that's a whole nother
Wait a
thing.
minute,
her
wait a minute,
lips,
wait a
no,
minute.
no, all this like
Is
around
bruised?
Is
Oh my god.
bruised.
Okay. Roadies, here's the thing, and this is going to be the last thing I talk about because I'm sure this is long enough at this point. If anybody you know, or just in general, I think this is the dumbest thing ever. This Kylie Jenner challenge where you basically take a shot glass and you draw pressure and blood flow to your lips and they make makes them bigger. I think that is the dumbest, most dangerous
I don't even know.
trend ever.
Like, I want to know. No, you want to know? I want to know. I want to know who was sitting around one day and was like, if we take this glass and suck it to our
And
lips,
why? And see,
our lips
that's
will
a
get
whole
bigger.
nother thing. Like, that's a whole nother situation. Why I think Bruce needs to focus his attention somewhere else than himself.
Yeah.
I'm not a parent. Okay, I will be the first to say I don't have children.
Continue this. You guys can even end this vlog.
Therefore-
Roadies, I love you. I will see you guys in Manana.
Therefore, I can't really speak from a parental perspective. But I honestly think that if I was a parent and I was going through my own journey, nothing would be more important than the welfare of my children or child. I just don't understand it. maybe that's me. But I just think that, like, now this whole Kylie Jenner challenge, and obviously she's, you know, had her body altered. But listen, and I'm not against plastic surgery. I'm not.
At the age of 17, you have not experienced, you can't even drink yet. How do you know what you want your future to be like? How do you know what's the perfect way you want to look? And no, you are still developing. No, no, no. And the fact that a parent had to sign that because she's 17
in the United
underage,
States.
That's even more disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, and I understand, you know, the family obviously is not opposed to, you know, surgery. And listen, neither am I. Listen, if you want to
grab a bar, do some squats, put some weights on there, you'll develop it.
But I mean, I'm saying, like, some people have surgery to feel more better about themselves. Listen, I'm all for that. Listen, it's not for me. You know, I would never do it, but I'm not about to judge anybody who does. This is Jen. But I just think that, like, at 17 years old, she's involved with a 25-year-old who has a child already. Like, that just, I think he has bigger fish to fry, in my personal opinion. But, you know, comment section below, let us know what you think. Hey, what was the first thing we talked about?
What
was the first thing we talked about?
So we did Bruce Jenner.
What was the first thing?
First thing was, wait a minute, what was the first thing we talked about?
I don't remember either.
Wait, something in the news. This is sad. What is the first thing we talked about?
What did we talk about, Jen?
Let me think over here for a moment. Proceed.
Wait, what was it?
I don't remember.
Hold on.
Alright, we're gonna go back because now I'm, like, genuinely curious. One moment. We figured it out.
This is so sad. But now we
But this is why vlogging is good, because, like, you can actually, you know, go back and, like, what the hell was I talking about? Okay.
Mariah Carey.
We're talking about Mariah Carey, so we're talking about.
I remember now.
So Roadies, what are your thoughts about that? Have you heard her new single? What do you think of it? I haven't heard it. I haven't heard. Please remember to do so.
I will. I'm pretty good at that lately.
And Bruce Jenner. Tell us what you think about the whole Bruce Jenner thing, and not only that, so specifically of, like, you know, him transitioning, but how the media is really focusing on it.
She's exhausted.
She's so tired. Poor thing. Look, she's like, hold on, can you see her? She's just moping. She got snicker bites.
Roadies, with that being said,
I wish I had that metabolism.
We love you guys. Say it with
so
us.
much. Today I can do anything.
Say it. Believe it. Achieve it.
Snicker it.
No, don't snicker it.
Don't snicker it. Oh, I made that out.
Love you guys. Guys, we'll see you next.
Manana, bye.